This is the LinkedIn profile of Jana Baumgartner, who is the CEO at Pixelration, a small startup company with only a few employees, just starting the reins and taking the plunge of a small business. She probably needs a business services, but she's not sure what she needs. LinkedIn knows this about her and has targeted an ad for Habitat Financial Business Services. It talks about the newsletter and signing up for the newsletter. Clicking on this, the website is more geared towards her stage of the journey. It talks about the newsletter and signing up for it as compared to registering for the portal because she's just researching what she needs. It has her refer and campaign that she came through, which is the LinkedIn Social Finance campaign. It really doesn't have much more information about her since she's still an anonymous user. She hasn't given us any of her information and she hasn't been profiled into anything. Now she's going to sign up for this newsletter. Once she signs up for the newsletter, we do know a little bit more about her. We know that she's Jana Baumgartner. We have her email address. We still haven't profiled her yet, but she has triggered a goal for the newsletter sign up. Getting into Eloqua, as you can see, right, she's not a user in Eloqua yet, but once I put in her credentials and refresh it, there we have her. It passed her information over to Eloqua just a few minutes ago, triggering that thank you email for signing up for the newsletter. So now as her, I'm going to go into our mailbox. And there we have a new email from Eloqua. And also encouraging her to download our white paper. All right, so she's going to go in to download the white paper. This time, it's no longer focused on her signing up for the newsletter. We already know that she has signed up. It's automatically created an account for the business portal and signed her in so that we already know her information. So we've already done that for her. But now if she goes in and downloads this white paper, we'll have more information about her. While this is loading, let's look at Eloqua a little bit. Eloqua is also calculating a lead score here for the revenue engine from Sitecore. Right now she's a D4 because she hasn't triggered much. She has some engagement, but not a whole lot. Let's talk about the lead scoring model that's created in Eloqua. It's calculating the lead score in Eloqua using a few things from Sitecore that it learns about the user from Sitecore. First of all, it's engagement value score. So if the engagement value score is between 10 and 25, it gives 20%. If it's between 25 and 50, it gives 50%. And if it's 50, it gives a whole 100%. It's also looking at what the user is being profiled as and giving it points accordingly. Additionally, various activities give you points. So that form submission has a few points. Watching a video has points. Signing up for the business newsletter has points. And downloading the white paper has points. So we're back to downloading that white paper. We already know all of the information about Jana, so we're not asking her to fill out her information again. Just click on the link to access the white paper. And here we go. Here's her white paper that she can download. All right. Now let's see. Now she has an engagement value of 15, so her engagement value has increased. But we figured out that she might be a CFO of a B2B business. She's also triggered a few goals, downloading the white paper and newsletter sign up at this point. And the downloading the white paper is what's given her that 15 engagement value points. Going back into Eloqua and finding that contact, we know that she's opened that email for thank you for registering. If I go into the experience profile in Sitecore, I'll find out more about Jaina. Let's see if we can find Jaina. Here we go. Here's Jaina Baumgartner in Sitecore. We have her LinkedIn image from her LinkedIn profile. We have her information, of course. We know that she visited the site today, 10 minutes ago. She's been profiled as Stephen the CFO. She came in through that LinkedIn social finance campaign. That was her visit right there, and that was the goal that she triggered. Here's all the information. So she's triggered the newsletter sign up and the download white paper goal. That's the campaign. Here are her two goals that she triggered, downloading the white paper and signing up for the newsletter. The Eloqua score has increased from a D4 to a B4. The engagement value has stayed the same, but we've gotten more points for the profile as we've now been able to profile the user as Steven the CFO. Additionally, Eloqua has captured quite a bit of information in its fields. So it obviously has the email address and first name and last name. It also has the profile as Stephen the CFO, the campaign as LinkedIn Social Finance, and our engagement value score of 15. Additionally, we also have Salesforce here, and the user has been sent into Salesforce as a lead. Here's the user with that email address. The lead source is going international because that's where they are at this point. The campaign is LinkedIn Social Finance. The engagement value score of 15 has been captured. The activity name of downloading that white paper has been captured. And their profile of Stephen the CFO. Making sure that as the salesperson contacts this user, they know everything about this person, what they might be interested in, how they came to the site, and how engaged they are with us on the digital platforms. That's it for the demo. The point was to showcase how a customer journey is taken through Sitecore, Eloqua, your marketing automation tool, and Salesforce, your CRM, keeping all three in sync and ensuring that the information across the three are synchronized at the most critical points, such that you could keep continuing on the customer journey, always remembering that user and having the single view of the customer throughout the life cycle.